We're at least dispensing with all the sanctimony and the bullshit. So here's Rudy Giuliani talking with Chuck Todd about another thing that we know about Donald Trump. And, of course, it relates back to Trump's new push that he's clearly trying to make on the infidelity issue. And it occurs to Chuck that might be a weird issue for Donald Trump to bring up. It might also be a weird issue for Rudy Giuliani to bring up because one of his wives found out that he was leaving her because he did a press conference. So let's listen to what Rudy Giuliani has to say about the infidelity angle.
Before I let you go, what did you mean when you talked about Monica Lewinski and Hillary Clinton, that if she didn't know what Bill Clinton was doing, she's too stupid to be president?
What I meant was, after the long, long history of Bill Clinton, Jennifer Flowers, Juanita Broderick, 27 people making claims against him, including a settlement with one of them where it was obviously true. When she first heard about Monica Lewinski, to pretend for 5 or 6 months that it was false.
So she was wrong to stand by her husband?
No, she was wrong to attack the victim.
Are you the right person to level this charge?
Yeah, I'm the right person to level this charge because I've never made such a charge, and I prosecuted people who committed rape.
But your past, you have your own infidelity, sir.
Well, everybody does, and I'm a Roman Catholic, and I confess those things to my priest. But I've never ever attacked someone who's been the victim of sexual abuse. Not only that, I've put people in jail who've been the victim of sexual abuse.
All right.
And I've never participated in that. And I think you're bringing up my personal life really is kind of irrelevant to what Hillary Clinton did. She's running for president. I'm not. A woman who pretends to be a feminist shouldn't be taking money from countries where
Mr. Mayor.
where women are stoned, where women are killed for adultery.
That is a horrifying freeze frame that you left it on. Okay, I like the salient detail there. He's like, hey, look, maybe not you, Chuck, because you're a fucking loser, but pretty much everybody I know has got some infidelity in the bank, okay? So I don't know what kind of low T you're on or what you're trying to cover up with that goatee, but let me tell you something. I don't know anybody who hasn't gotten a little bit of trim on the side, particularly if you're shorter than Mussolini and have an incredible deranged ego complex. And let me tell you something else. Well, from Hillary, there's a friggin' Mulan Yang named Barack Hussein Obama who became president before me. You're lucky I don't blow up this whole fucking building. Rudy Giuliani is, I asked somebody recently, I was like, because they were, I don't remember him as mayor, obviously, both because of my age and because of where I lived. And it's like, I know that he was always a racist. He was always an asshole, but was he always like this crazy? And the report back was no. Always massive asshole, always massive racist, but not this crazy.
If you're a Trump surrogate, maybe don't bring up obviously true settlements of sexual assault cases that point to being obviously true if you're, supporting Donald Trump.
Right.
Just two observations there. Giuliani has really small hands as well.
Yeah, there you
and
go. Yep.
Also, I think Chuck Todd is going to crack because I think he's really sick of it, and it's blowing it's blowing his mind. We played something last week where a Trump spokesperson came on,
Jason Miller,
and it was just blowing his mind, and he couldn't accept that the spokesperson wouldn't admit that online polls weren't real, and I think he's just going to snap.
Well, we've said this too. There's just isn't even by the rule book which they followed, which is a dumb rule book. They're all of this false equivalency and gotchas over things that don't matter. It's another level when you're dealing with people that are just like, because what's the traditional thing is like, well, I don't know how much I would trust polls, but whatever. But then you're just someone who's just like, nope. I saw the Worldcast daily internet response poll, and he won. So,
I get it.
Yep.
I
think you're right.
I'm calling out
cracking.
Chuck Todd in particular right now. It's just a prediction.
Hey folks, Sam Seder here. I just got back from a company-wide meeting. Accounting is really coming down on me hard. We need to get to 100,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So please enjoy this channel. Subscribe right down there.